Welcome back to my reviews. And today I've got a few Matchbox to look at. Start out with number 5, Routemaster Bus. I always like these buses. And if you collect them, you know, you can start with the early A versions and work your way up. And look at all the changes that took place in these models. Before they had interior and when they had metal wheels. And they were a lot shorter than this one, that's for sure, the early ones. This one here is number 5D in the series. And it's from 1965 to 69 they produced this one. Made in England by Lesney, Matchbox Series number 5, Routemaster Bus. It's got the BP long life decals on it on either side. This one isn't mint, that's for sure. It's far from it, but it's not too bad. It's got wear on all the high points. Doesn't have any major chips or anything. That's number 5D, a London bus. The next one I would like to show you here is number 17C. And it's the number 17, the 8-wheel tipper they call it. It's also known as a hovering ham tipper. It's actually a Foden cab, the S21, which they referred to as the Mickey Mouse cab, just by its looks. Working tailgate. Tipper tips and stays up there. Got a good mechanism. Notice this one doesn't have any paint work or masking work on the front grille. The earliest ones did. They had silver on the grill, headlights, and a little bit on the bumper. And as time went on, Leslie dropped that, as it was probably time consuming in the factory. Even with the masks, it's still another person involved in the assembly line. This one came into the series in 1963, and it was in the series till 1969. And this Hoveringham was the Hoveringham Gravel Company, and they started extraction in the area in Nottinghamshire where they were in 1939. 1982, they were taken over by a company called Tarmac, and after that, I don't know what happened, where they are. It's kind of a neat truck though, and they carried it through to the king size series, and that is a nice model, the king size model of this truck. So that's the Foden S21 Hoveringham tipper, number 17C in the Matchbox series. The next model I've got here is number 51C, which they also call the 8-wheel tipper. It's actually an AEC Matador. AEC stood for Associated Equipment Company. They built trucks and motor coaches for years. They started in 1912, and I think they were finished by 1979. Right down here on the yellow, you see the AEC. And this is the ergomatic cab, as it states there. Pointer labels. This truck was only around from 69 to 70, and in 70 it went super fast. By only around, I mean in regular wheel. Working tailgate again. Nice truck though, I like that. This is a nice model, and I think it's a good representation of their trucks. If you look online, look up AEC trucks. They made some nice vehicles over the years. So that's number 51C. The AEC ergomatic cab, which Matchbox calls 8-wheel tipper. The next model I'd like to show you is number 47A. It's a 1-ton Trojan van. It was in the series from 1958 to 1963. I've been trying to keep everything in tissue paper lately, because if it's getting taken in and out of boxes, that's when some minor scuffing and things happen to the decals and to the paint. So it just saves a lot of that from happening. This is a neat old truck and one of my favorite Matchbox just by the design. Brook Bond T. Originally they came out with metal wheels, gray metal wheels, and the final variant was, this one was gray plastic wheels. And they could come with a painted grille or without a painted grille. Some of the earlier ones had painted headlights, and some had no paint at all on the front. One-ton Trojan van made in England by Lesney. Got the rounded axles on the other side, crimped on this side. So that's the 1-ton Trojan van, number 47A. Very nice little model. The next model is number 47B in the Matchbox series. And it's called Lord Nielsen Ice Cream Shop. Nice little model. It came in this color. And it also came in blue, which this one is. It's got the ice cream man in the back holding a cone. Looks like the freezer behind him. Some equipment in front of him. There's his driver's seat in the cab. Lots of nice sticker work. Lines made, wafers, cones, bars, lollies. Ice something. Family bricks. Dairy ice cream. Same on the other side. That's a Commer van. Lines made. Sticker up there. Skylight. This one came into the Matchbox series in 1963. And like I said at the beginning, it was also in this color, which I don't have here. It's quite attractive too. It looks like it has different labeling too. Commer Ice Cream Canteen, made in England by Lesney, number 47. It's got rounded axles on both sides. I'm not sure, but I think this version I've got has got a crimped axles on one side and rounded on the other. I think. I'm not sure. So that's number 47B in the Matchbox series. Commer Ice Cream Van. Pretty little vehicle, actually. The next one I've got here is the DAF tipper container truck. '47C, and it came into the series in 1968 and was around till 1970 in this form, regular wheel, till that year it changed to Superfast. Very nice truck, one of my favorites, Matchbox. I like the earlier turquoise cab too. Tight fit there. Got a little plastic base plate there. Got a tow guide. Nice truck, nice model. The Superfast was really, the Superfast version is really, there's the DAF grill. Shows you the doors on the back of the hopper there. So that's 47C, a DAF tipper container truck. Matchbox. Another fine model by Matchbox. Well, here's the 6 models that I showed you today, and quite attractive actually when they're all together, loose. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.